GWP, since its founding, has been interested in transboundary waters. It produced material on river basin organizations. It has produced more on transboundary water organizations. GWP also recently, in its tech paper, has produced a short paper on how would you measure this for the SDGs, because SDG 6 it asks about how to measure it. So there's a conceptual paper about how to do that. And we are also at the Tech now producing an important paper on sharing water. And that will be followed by a number of other papers on this topic. The way GWP is approaching this is actually a wonderful model for the new strategies that GWP is looking at. As you know, in the last few years, GWP's membership and partners have grown. It's a very interesting and diverse network. So it exists in the world, it should be used. And what this shows is how one region can engage in a topic, draw on experiences of other GWP regions, and then expand to regions farther out or regions that may need this, as well as engage people like the tech, GWP Tech, and the experts in the tech, and others. After all, Tech produced a paper with GWP in Central America on transboundary by helping them. I mean, you produced the paper and you engaged the tech people to help. This is all part of this new model. Incidentally, there are very few papers on that topic. So let's go to another level of this. Here's Central America talking about this issue. The rest of the world knows very little about this issue as it applies to Central America. It's extremely important in here. I think that you are demonstrating the utility of the network. You're doing something very favorable for this particular region by bringing attention on this topic and what it can do. And you are also act like a magnet to bring a lot of expertise to help you.
And in relation to that, we have also been supporting some efforts at the national level, supporting the, setting up the policies, legislations, but also through the SDG program, particularly SDG 6 program, that we have actually supported implementation of the integrated water resource management and subsequently on the transboundary context. But each action, also national action, is very important in terms of looking at the transboundary water. Another very important role that GWP has been playing is the regional level dialogues and the regional level initiatives, where not many other organizations are taking this approach, because it actually needs to have a bit of presence as well as the convening power at the regional level. We have worked in many regions to work with the regional economic or political bodies to really bring the actors together at the regional level to discuss issues of the transboundary water. And this regional dialogue that we're actually having here in Honduras, for Central America, is one of such examples. So we have been and then this approach is actually an interesting approach because you're talking more broadly about the transboundary water, and this has also created a good entry point for further dialogue.
GWP Centroamérica empezó a trabajar el tema de aguas transfronterizas a través en realidad del fortalecimiento de capacidades, ¿verdad? En el marco del programa Agua, Ambiente y Desarrollo que GWP implementó, a partir del 2013 se desarrollaron algunos cursos de capacitación sobre Derecho Internacional de Aguas, ¿verdad? Entonces creemos, que con esta actividad se contribuyó a mejorar el entendimiento de los principales actores a nivel de los gobiernos, por ejemplo las cancillerías y los ministerios de ambiente, alrededor de las herramientas que tiene el derecho internacional y cómo esto puede facilitar o contribuir a promover la cooperación entre los países. También se hizo una sistematización, ¿verdad? O una documentación de las experiencias que existen en Centroamérica sobre la gestión de las aguas transfronterizas. Y esto se realizó porque se encontró que en realidad se conocía muy poco a nivel regional o a nivel internacional acerca de la gestión de estas aguas y de la situación de estas aguas a nivel de Centroamérica.
Another thing that we have been doing is a capacity building and a knowledge management. We take part in this also the global level knowledge platform, which is the IW Learn. We are a main partner to this IW Learn project, and we have been contributing for the past several years on this. So this event that we are having through the IW Learn project, we are very much hoping as a result of this event, the two dialogues would be just an initial step for a much longer process, where the countries will continue to work together through a regional institution. And I think the GWP and CCAD has been working together on this, which actually created a very solid ground to continue this regional dialogue process.
El tema de aguas transfronterizas es una de las prioridades programáticas en la nueva estrategia de GWP, ¿verdad? Porque pues es un tema en realidad relevante a nivel de todas las regiones de GWP, la importancia de poder facilitar la cooperación entre los países para poder manejar este recurso estratégico, ¿verdad? Que ocupa buena parte de los territorios a nivel de las regiones a donde GWP trabaja, y que además con todos los retos que tenemos a nivel global en este momento, como por ejemplo el tema del cambio climático, la migración. El próximo año, a inicios del 2020, vamos a organizar un segundo diálogo, ¿verdad? Que tiene el propósito de poder continuar precisamente ese intercambio de experiencias, pero ya sobre experiencias más concretas que se estén desarrollando a nivel de cuencas específicas, para que esto pues nos permita continuar la identificación de beneficios para la cooperación, ¿verdad? Porque al final de eso se trata, o sea, que podamos partir de los intereses y de los beneficios comunes, y que sea una situación de ganar-ganar, ¿verdad? En la que todos podemos identificar algo que nos beneficie y que al final también contribuye hacia las metas de desarrollo que los países tienen incluidas dentro de sus planes de desarrollo.